Hello. It's Friday in California. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy. How are you all doing? What are you all up to? There's no mods in chat. Y'all could go fucking wild. There's no mods here. Just make freaking lose it. Wow! Anyway, how y'all doing?
Oh no, he's hot!
Ooh. Fall furball. Hello? Whom is that referring to? Friends with scissors? Wait! Shinzo, no. Okay, well, I mean, if you fall and you gauge out one of your eyeballs, I get to have it. Gouge out, not gauge out. It'll be mine, okay? So you better be careful. Oh yeah. If y'all don't remember what happened last time on Great Ace Attorney, Gregson fucking died. Gregson's dead. And Van Zeeks was accused of his murder. Ah, fuck. Ugh! Hold on. I forgot to turn it on. Ah! Why is it letting me log in? Okay, here we go. Yo, what? Were you not here last time, Professor? Also, I got me some chicken nuggets from McDonald's, but they taste like nothing. I'm disappointed. Man. I'm so sad right now. So yeah. Man. Seeing Gina all sad. It made me want to cry. I felt so bad for her. What is this place then? Does anyone live here? Apparently it's being rented by some cove called Cubone. I was about to say, what the fuck? Why am I getting the message again? Doge, thank you so much. Who was Gregson? Gregson was the guy who ate the fish and chips constantly. Cubone. It's sort of here today, gone tomorrow name. That, isn't it? Cubone. Does that mean anything? Is that like a reference to something? Here I am trying to figure out like if everyone's fucking name is like a reference to something. Yeah, he's what we call an unidentified person. We haven't been able to get in touch with him. Man, at least Gina's not crying right now because I don't think I can handle that. That's what you thought? Yep, fish and chips man is dead. Rest in pepperoni. He died the way he lived, being obscure. He was not obscure. He was very transparent. I think. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Well, judging from appearances, I have to say this place hasn't been lived in for a long time, if ever. Right! All the lads from the yard piled down to get stuck into the investigation. But there's so little here. No one knew what to do with themselves. Yeah, I mean, they're all just sitting here crying. I do wonder. Yes, Mr. Sato? Well, could it be that this Hugh Boone is in fact Inspector Gregson himself? Oh! What? How could that be? You think this is his house? Why would he have the name Gregson? Well, if he was investigating on his own, it's quite possible that this was in fact some kind of secret office of his. Oh, maybe like a fake name. Okay, okay. But now I'm curious if Hugh Boone meant anything. I'd never even considered that. Nice work, Suze. We're actually following a line of inquiry like that ourselves. You are? If you look around the room, you'll see there's a few things that hint at it. You should really investigate this place in detail. Wait, I thought I did already. I literally looked at everything, including the crying police officers on the floor. See, that's where the poor inspector was found, over there. I hope they didn't let that blood go to waste. Yeah, that's right. They said it was a single bullet what did him in. Only one? Weak. Apparently the bullet went right through the room and struck that candle. What the fuck? That candle tree on the wall. I'm still confused about this because the angle doesn't seem right. And I fucking hope, oh my god, if they go back to this whole, you know, the angle of the bullet, like they did that one trial, I would be so pissed off. I'm tired of this. It's blown one of the candles apart completely. But unless it was like in his head. Unless he was shot in the head, I mean, maybe he was. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like he was shot in the chest. Maybe a ricochet? I don't know. And the gun used is there on the floor. It's the Reaper's, isn't it? No denying that. What? Really? How do you know that? I don't... Take it easy! I don't know what to do with myself when you stare at me with the big wide eyes. Susato's eyes immediately shrink. I'm only saying what I've heard. I don't know much about guns myself. But there's some bigwig lawman or whatever who said so. Why don't you ask him? A bigwig lawman, is it?
Hello, motherfucker.
Hi, Gabe. Are we talking about the clock man? I forgot his name for some reason. It starts with an S, I think. Bigwig lawman. Excuse me. I'm dying. Hi, Shiro. The angles. I thought you said the angels, and I was like, why the fuck are we talking about angels right now? Anyway, Festo Street runs along under that window there. There were some street sellers just outside who heard the gunshot. I got suddenly busy. No worries, no worries. Welcome back. Oh, but I don't recall seeing anybody outside. This reminds me. Okay, last night when I was going to bed, I was playing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. And, and like the first major part after the prologue in which Phoenix is in a courtroom, we just straight up see somebody get fucking killed, like fucking murdered, like not even like, you know, just typical Ace Attorney fashion where you might see someone get shot. I mean, like they were thrown into a fucking, essentially a brass bowl and lowered into fire. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is fucked up. They're putting this in my children's game, my children's card games. Anyway, I was really thrown off. Anyway, I don't know why I said anyway twice. Yeah, they've all been taken down the yard for questioning, that's why. We're talking about the yard's legendary inspector here, after all. They'll all be getting a grilling. Do you think we'll be able to speak with those street sellers ourselves? Yeah, in the courtroom, as witnesses. I doubt it. The lads at the yard just want to know what you're snooping for, and you'll be up for a grilling and all. What are these words? So we can't interview the witnesses then. Shame. When have we ever been able to interview the witnesses? All right, now what? Wait, fucking hell! I did it again. Now I gotta go through all this. Do I need to look at the candlestick again? It takes so long! Oh my god. Strongheart! His name is Strongheart, so I guess we're gonna go talk to Strongheart. That's the only thing I could think of. That's the big man. the big lawman. Oh, what the fuck did they even say? Hold on. Here we go. Is he even here? Oh, he's not. I guess I'll go here. Where is everyone? Hold on. What about prison? We still need to go to talk to Lord Benzies. Oh, look at him. At least they let him keep his coat. They should have stripped him. Not that I wanted to see that or anything. There he is, Lord Van Zeke's behind bars. Where he should be. Sorry, it literally just came out of my mouth. So it's true, he really was arrested. No, this is a figment of our imagination. All of this isn't real, Sasato. He's sitting with his back to the wall reading something. I don't think he's noticed us. Lord Van Zeeks. I want him to put his hands on the bars and shake them like a madman. Just like, just imagining Van Zeeks doing something like that. It's so funny to me. Fancy meeting you here. Is it? The last place on Earth I'd like to be, but the last person on Earth I'd like to see. I couldn't very well not come. You and me both, bitch! We heard what happened, that Inspector Gregson was... Go home. This has nothing to do with you. I'm a fucking lawyer, and literally none of this has anything to do with me. But that's my job. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Forgive me, Lord Van Zeeks, but I must disagree. Ah, my neck! There we go. Throw those vampire behind bars. What? He's not a vampire. He's a reaper. Get it right. Inspector Gregson was very helpful to us on a number of occasions. We're indebted to him. Well, not anymore. Oh, the dead's been dropped off. Phew. At the very least, we owe it to him to find out the truth about his death. You must help us with our investigation, please. There's really nothing I can tell you. What were you just reading at the back of the cell there? Was it something related to the case? This? The yard isn't quite so cavalier with its information as to share case details with the suspect. This is a letter from an old acquaintance. Acquaintance. Oh, who might that be? Someone you know, as it happens. Is it Cosmo? Oh, Hairbrain. Cosmo would not send him a letter. Of course, yes. I keep forgetting there were... I keep forgetting they went to the same university. Hi, Barry. How are you? Barry. Look what you got. Look what you got there. Look what you got. Look at that. Look at what you got. Look at that. Look what you got. I was gonna keep saying till you acknowledge it. Look at what you got. You got it! You got artist. Oh, that looks fun. I want one someday. You gotta make a stream asset, Gabe. I'm decked the fuck out. What? Somebody beat you? What does that mean? You're decked out. You have too many TCG decks that you can't make anymore? Hi, Michael. Michael. No, I have so many accessories. Oh, that's... I don't know how I didn't know what that meant. You'll tell me then. Tell you what? Do the kids these days always say drip? You gotta say you got so much drip. No, I probably wouldn't have understood it if you said that either. All of this is too modern. Remember, I'm dealing with a 3,000-year-old gap. Back in my day, they just said we got a lot of accessories. Friday. And I would like to read my correspondence in peace, so let's get this over with, shall we? What is it you want to know? I want to be your defendant because I think it'd be fun. Strange. I mean, let's face it, Lord Van Zeeks never minces his words. They seem to have less bite than usual somehow. He's behind bars, he can't fucking do shit. What's he gonna do, yell at me? I guess I'll just start by showing him the gun, because they said it's his. I guess it doesn't matter, because they didn't bring it up. Hey, like, I'm showing him the gun, I don't know how to hold it, my finger's on the trigger. Hey, Van Zeeks! This your gun? Oh my god. He kind of looks like a vampire himself. Yeah, he's cool. He's my dad. He's my dad. Yeah, please let me defend you. I know, right? What happened? Wonder why there's a big gap in those bar doors. I mean, he's in jail. He's not really like... Oh wait, he's not really in jail. He's like suspect holding, right? So it looks like jail, but it's not really like jail, right? So I mean, yeah, for food and probably for like, you know, other stuff that you can pass between the bars. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not a jail expert. I've never been. Have y'all ever been to jail? It's just the theme hotel. Oh, ew, Barry. I mean, you might be right. Pass the poop bucket over. Can you at least tell us your side of the story, Lord Van Zeeks? What happened? How much do you already know? Sorry, I had to yawn. We know that the inspector was shot dead in a small rented room in Fresno Street. Why does Fresno sound like a place in Texas? I think it is a place in Texas. Oh, it's in California. Oh wait, it's also in Texas. Okay, I'm right. I did look it up. I thought you were found there by the police when they arrived on the scene and immediately arrested. He was just hanging out for the police to show up? The fuck? You were told that there was nobody else in the room and that some witnesses heard the gunshot. I mean, there's a Paris, Texas. Then you're well informed. And there's really nothing I can add. The truth is, I don't know what happened myself. But the gunshot! Obviously you didn't fire the gun, did you? I'm not in the habit of shooting the people I work alongside. I also heard the noise, however. Before I had a chance to investigate, I was apprehended by the arriving officers. Damn, so he literally just showed up after the fact? So he doesn't actually know what happened. If I might ask, what were you doing in a place, in that place to begin with? Oh wait, that's a bloodstain behind your head, not a pom-pom. What? I can't get out of the way. What made you think it was a pom-pom? Where does Snowman keep his valuables? A snowbank. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It's like, where does he live? On ice... what the fuck are they called? Igloo. I wouldn't get it. It just sounds like, yeah, that's where he lives. I guess. I think this joke's a little too meta for me. I don't need to answer that. Oh. You don't? After all, you're not representing me. He's going to need a lawyer, though. Am I not? No. Oh. I feel like it'd be such a funny scenario. It's the Ryunosuke like confidently being like, am I not? And they just like a mound or slope of snow. How is he gonna keep his valuables there? Okay. Okay. I don't know why I got stuck. Okay, I get it. Who's going to be representing you in court, Lord Van Zeeks? Anyone other than you, I should imagine. What? Why would he say this? Imagine, like, nobody opposing Van Zeeks before has ever gotten an accused a non-guilty status. And then when it comes to defending that same prosecutor, he refuses to let you do what? Sir, I am the best fucking defense you could ever want. What the fuck are you talking about? Can I steal his clothes? God, I want to steal his clothes. Would I be right in assuming that you have no representation as yet? Defense lawyers shy away from any trial involving the Reaper, as I'm sure you know. But this is different. In my career, all of the defendants I've prosecuted, only 19 have ever been acquitted. Of them, 16 subsequently died in mysterious circumstances. Questions will be asked now. Surely not. 16 out of 19? Assure you, no defense lawyer will want to touch me. Wait, I feel like the math's not right. Oh, maybe he's saying of those that got the guilty status. From an outside perspective, were the worst things that happened to him. No defense lawyer will want to touch me with the end of a barge pole. I don't know what a barge pole is. You didn't actually have anything to do with those people's deaths, did you? He actually went up to them personally and fucking executed them. It's been 10 years now that I've been known as the Reaper of the Bailey. Believe me, nobody wants to know the true identity of this killer more than I. However, it seems things may come to a head before I have the chance to uncover the truth about that. What does he mean by that? It means he won't. He's gonna fucking die. "13 out of 16 deceased lawyers tripped and died. The other 3." What? He wasn't talking about lawyers. Have we only done 3 cases though, Gabe? I don't think so. You say that the fucking Reaper the Bailey is killing lawyers? That's fucked up. After the trial, Professor Harebrain was supposed to go straight back to Germany, I thought. It's a letter to inform me of his safe arrival home. I arranged his passage by sea and rail. It's a relief, I must say. He should know. He should now be beyond the reaches of the Reaper. Reaches of the Reaper. Because the Reaper doesn't follow people abroad, you mean? What if we get a letter saying that fucking Soseki is dead? That would, oh my god, that'd really be fucking weird, wouldn't it? Haven't we defended more people? Have we only defended those 3? Well, one of them's dead. I know that. McGilded. How have we only done literally like 60 fucking cases? You're right. Oh, one of them was in Japan. I suppose. Yes, so it seems. Your stooped little Nipponese friend, for example. He told me he was keeping well in Japan when I inquired the other day. Yes, that's right. He's an author now, happily working in Tokyo. 2 was in Japan. We had 2 in Japan? Oh, I guess our own, right? So Professor Hairbrain is safely back in Germany now. He is. Also, is my music low? I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. So, it appears our conversation has run dry. No, I've got a gun to show you. Check it out. It was a 2-second silence, that's all. Well, in any event, if you'll excuse me now, I wouldn't like to detain you. I was wondering, Lord Van Zeeks, if you'd like, I'd be happy to advocate for you. You trust me, do you? Yes. Didn't he just say that he wanted literally any other lawyer except me? I've heard you speak many times in court, have seen how you treat people. So I'm quite sure that you would never have taken another's life. It's just, my feelings can't be used as evidence in a court of law, sadly. He would never do this! It's a very gracious offer, however. How cringy. I trust no one. What? Not the police, not the judiciary, and not you Nipponese. But please! I mean, if you didn't want me to trust me, I could just stab you right here and now, bitch! I have no intention of engaging your services. This guy would rather be guilty. He would rather be accused of murdering a guy. What a fucking racist! Chasm between us. The chasm, not chasm. Chasm? Between us is just too wide and too deep, it seems. Have we not grown close? All this time we've spent together at the courtroom, Bad Seeks. We're so close now, we could almost kiss. Appreciate it if you don't visit again. I can't. You're too beautiful. And neither of us will waste any more time. Bitch, give me your fucking note. Guess we need to dig a little deeper. Find out more about Lord Van Zeeks. What happened to Inspector Gregson. Right, who are we digging deeper through? Do I visit somewhere else? Go to Chief Justice? Okay. That's what I was thinking. Luckily the game expected that. I don't know why I did that, but fucking doing that makes my vision vibrate. It's so fucking weird. It's such a weird feeling. You've made good time. Oh, who's this? Who's talking? I took an express train back to London. It's the coroner lady? I don't know why I think it's her. I can hear Lord Strongheart. Can you? Yes, it sounds as though he's talking to someone. Oh, it's Kazuma! Is everything in place? What is going on? That's totally Kazuma. I mean, I can tell because of his hair. I had a private compartment on the train so I could check out all the paperwork. It's Kazuma-sama. If Kazuma turns into a bitch, I'm gonna be pissed. Gotta love how Ryunosuke told none of these stories to his grandson Phoenix. He literally said, "Fuck Nick." I mean, yeah. He's just kind of also wearing like one of those like imperialist Japanese uniforms, which I don't think is that really a good thing. I don't know. I think your timing is impeccable. It is. No doubt you have heard the sickening news about the Reaper's latest devilry. Sir, why does the tip of your cane look like a toilet flusher? Knob. What's the knob on a toilet called? I forget. A handlebar. Or handlebar. I'm so conflicted on if I want to play more Ace Attorney after this. A lever? What? Press the toilet lever. To flush it. What? I don't think that sounds right. Yes. I'm sure you don't believe it, of course, though, Lord Strongheart. that Lord Van Zieks could have done such a thing to Inspector Gregson. I believe only in the facts. That would be a silly plot twist. This whole clockwork place is just a massive toilet made of cogs. Interesting. Maybe, wait, maybe, oh, Michael, maybe, what if this is more meta than we thought? What if Strongheart is actually a piece of shit? What if? That's, oh, I mean, Strongheart seems pretty sussy, to be honest. And then Van Zieks was saying he doesn't trust anyone, including, like, the, you know, the court system and whatnot. I guess we'll find out, you know, by the end of the game. The facts in this case point to one thing. The unavoidable accusal of Lord Van Zieks for this crime. We must bring charges against the Reaper for taking the life of our legendary detective. Oh no, surely not. My name's not Shirley. It's a truly regrettable situation. Tomorrow the Forensic Science Symposium finally begins. At the very least, though, we can show the world our justice system's swift and equitable process. So does that mean the trial is tomorrow? Precisely. Damn, they get shit done quick here. In fact, this is a fine opportunity for introductions. Oh my god, Kazuma! Oh, my heart's pounding. I should get one of those heart, like, monitors. Oh no, we become British. No. I just said this outfit's very Japanese, very imperialistic. Whew. God damn, Kazuma. Okay. God, they give us too many hot characters in these games. Kazuma. Oh, but of course, you're already acquainted, are you? Aren't you? This is our friendo from Japando. Calm down! Mr. Hisogi here will be present at tomorrow's proceedings. Leading the prosecution. Oh! No! Why? Kazuma! Wait. If there's a Japanese on the prosecution, Van Zieks, he shouldn't be able to take that. He should be like, ah, fuck! Kazuma, why? This whole time I was like, who's gonna be the prosecutor? I wasn't expecting this! Wait! What? Kazuma? Why? As I'm sure you're aware, he's a very capable practitioner of law. Imagine being like, yeah, this guy, he kinda helped me, I guess, and then fuck him. Fuck that guy. What good is the game without making us a bit thirsty? You know what? You're right. You're fucking right, Tish. My Lord Japanese enemy. Yeah, I guess. Kazuma-sama, a prosecutor. Look at him. Look at him standing there. Ugh. Hey, check out this gun! Oh, still? Who's the lawman strongman I'm supposed to talk to about this? Okay, never mind. Okay. Let's make this recovery amnesiac prosecutor. Good idea. No, he's already recovered. He's remembered everything. Just imagine showing a gun. He's got a gun! Bad ending. Fucking bad ending. They just straight up shoot Naruhodo and it's game over. That would scare the shit out of me, to be honest. I don't know if I'd want to keep playing the game after that. Imagine playing this game. What is this game? Rated T, right? Imagine being a child and you're playing this game and they just straight up shoot. the main character. I'm sure you can imagine that tomorrow's trial will be closely followed all over London. In fact, people all over the Empire will be watching closely to see how it unfolds. Cosma, quit staring at me. My eyes keep darting over to him in the background. Why the fuck am I thirsty? Anyway. There's no salvation for anyone in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper of the Bailey, and now...
Oh no, he's hot!
You're right. The Reaper himself must stand on the dock. Quite so, the public... The public want answers about the Reaper. Answers about how and why those who escaped conviction subsequently died mysterious deaths. How is that going to answer anything? But Lord Van Zeeks firmly denies any involvement in such matters. There have been thorough investigations that have proven him to be innocent. That's certainly true. Or it has been, at least until now. No, tomorrow's trial will mark the start of a new chapter in our country's great judicial something. I don't know if you said history or system. I didn't read. Oh, there's an actual option to talk about the gun. Okay. So Cosmo will be prosecuting tomorrow? That's right. But he's the defense lawyer, Lord Strongheart. Accomplished young law practitioners cannot pick and choose their roles. Is that true? Is that real? And imagine what it will mean for the prosecution to know the strategies commonly employed by the defense. Wait, whenever you're a prosecutor, who's hiring you? Never mind, I always assume things are two-sided, right? These games always make it seem like everything's one-sided. I don't know how the court of law works. A devastating combination, wouldn't you agree? Absolutely. What clothes do aquatic mammals wear? A manatee shirt. What? Huh? I don't get it. They're just wearing a shirt with a manatee on it? All of them? Like they went to an aquarium and they bought out a souvenir and it's got a shirt with a manatee on it? I do not get this one at all. Ugh. My brain power is in this game right now. I can't think of what the fuck you're talking about. I've not done it all. Cosmo will be razor sharp as a prosecutor. T-shirt. A manatee t-shirt. Oh! Can you quite literally spell it out for me? But I don't know. But why Kazuma-sama? There are truly many other highly skilled prosecutors in Great Britain. It was a personal request. I asked to be assigned to the trial. You asked for this? But why? It'll all become clear tomorrow. Guessing you intend to stand for the defense, don't you? If he lets me. I'm sorry, Deesh. Your two jokes fell flat on me today. Although the Reaper appears to be turning down all offers of representation. But we find out our friend's alive and we never even gave him a hug. Like, what the fuck? I'm surprised such a personal request would have been upheld. It seems unprecedented. Quite exceptional, in fact. You're quite right, Miss Mikotoba. Tomorrow's trial will be unprecedented and exceptional in every way. After all, the accused is one of Britain's greatest prosecutors, the pride of the Empire. It would be unwise to give the public a reason to perceive it as a judiciary closing ranks. I'm sorry. I had to clear my throat. So that's why you're happy to let a foreigner handle the prosecution? Apparently Shinzo got it at least, so that's all that matters. Yunosuke. No, that was me clearing my throat. I'm sorry. Curse you. Nice. Put those demons back in me where they belong. But maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. You know, next time I sneeze, I'll try and make it as obnoxious as possible. Have I ever talked about it before? Do y'all have like your own kinds of sneezes? Like, you've got your public sneeze and then you got your at-home sneeze. I feel like I say, like, I'm gonna go all out with these sneezes. Like, I'm not gonna censor them, and then I end up censoring them anyway. Like, usually, like, whenever I'm in public, I sneeze, I go, you know, like that. But then, like, that was a fake sneeze, by the way. But then, like, when I'm at home, I'm just like, just fucking yell it. Ugh, fake sneezing hurts my throat, what the fuck? I gotta make it seem as legit as possible. Oh, you have no control? False. You just don't you don't understand your power. I have the chain sneeze, when I do it once, I do it like 4 times. Okay, but are you doing like an actual sneeze? Or are you just like withholding it so you're like, or you know? I feel like if you try and like, you know, not fully let it out, if you censor your sneeze, your body is gonna keep having you sneeze to get whatever the fuck it is out, right? I don't know. I have a friend that sneezes like this. Actual sneeze? Are you sure? Are you going, Achoo! Are you doing that? I have Maybe you should try sneezing through your nose instead of your mouth. Make sure you have a tissue. Make sure you have a tissue if you do that. See how your skills have been honed after practicing law in this land for so many months. Cosmo, where did you get these swords? He's got an English sword and a Japanese sword. But we never gave him his sword back. So I don't understand why you're being so hostile to me now. This isn't the end well, my friend. Yeah, what the fuck? Why are you being so weird? You've been brainwashed. Oh yes, we noticed that there was a gun at the scene of Inspector Gregson's death. Do you know if it belongs to Lord Van Zieks? That would be a question for the lead detective investigating the scene. Well, the thing is, she wasn't sure, so she told me I should ask somebody higher up who might know. That's right, Mr. Naruhodo. Be direct! Your letter openers. It's certainly a model that issued to all personnel involved in law enforcement, yes. A prosecutor isn't in law enforcement. Never mind. How is a prosecutor law enforcement? Which includes prosecutors, as I'm sure you can imagine. Wait, prosecutors but not lawyers? Where's my gun? In that case, it could actually have belonged to the victim. No, Gregson had his gun in his person. What about Lord Van Zieks? Claims it's currently not in his possession. What? According to his story, he lost it. In short, it's more than a little suspicious. That's a bit sussy. Just because the gun in question is the same type as the defendant's is no proof that it's actually his. Yeah, Gregson actually had Van Zieks' gun. Imagine the fucking scenario there. Of course not. Nevertheless, the situation is grave for Lord Van Zieks. Alright. I gotta go tell Van Zieks that his prosecution's a fucking, oops. Apparently going here doesn't matter. I literally cannot even talk to him. Hi, Super. I'm sorry for all the worry I've caused you, but it'll be alright now. Is your memory completely returned? Yep. It's completely. I remember everything. Oh, this music. Including what I was coming here to do. Right. Kazuma-sama. Oh, Susanoo! That's like an expression. Kills every time. Can't tell you how happy I am to see you alive and well like this. But how did you come to be here in London when you were suffering from amnesia? It was the voice. Voice? This past year. I've been hearing it in my head constantly, saying the same thing over and over. The London, that's where your destiny awaits. It was that voice that guided me here to London. So sorry for what's happened. Does Kazuma have ancestor? Is his ancestor fucking Edgeworth? That's so cringy, if that's true. Anyway, my memory might have it returned to me. But there's something that won't return to the way it was before. Huh? What do you mean? I'm a prosecutor now, so I'm sure our paths will cross again very soon. Well... Now what? Doesn't look like we're going to glean much more from here. Well, thank you very much, Lord Strongheart. Remember, tomorrow's trial will go down in our Empire's history. There's much you can learn from the public gallery. Public gallery. You know what that means? Sorry to have taken up so much of your time. We'll see ourselves out.
Hold it!
Hello? Oh, hello? Before you go, Ryunosuke. Yo, what is it, Kazuma? He just wanted to shout that. Just wanted... Thank you. Oh. Kazuma-sama. What? What? You took my determination to heart and brought it with you over the ocean in my stead. And you carried out my rule to perfection. Always were intent on studying British law in order to change our own justice system. It was your dream, and Mr. Naruhodo didn't want that to die with you. Yes, but I had another purpose for coming here. Oh. I actually have a favor to ask. Which is? This trial I'll be prosecuting tomorrow. I'd like you to be there to see how it ends. Right in front of me. As the defense counsel. Oh, sheesh! What? Why? What's this all about? No, you have what it takes. Alright, well now we gotta get Van Zieks to let us defend him. Or Van Zieks would never put his fate in my hands. On the contrary, he recognizes your talent. He does? It's not easy to see behind the facade sometimes. Here, have a look at this. Who the fuck is that? I don't know why I asked that question. That's Van Zieks' brother and Gregson, right? Aw. That's Lord Van Zieks and Inspector Gregson. Look how, he looks like a babby. A photograph that must have been taken some time ago by the look of it. Who's the third person? Papa? Why did I say Papa? That's probably his brother. It was displayed very prominently in the detective's office. Gregson's office, you mean? Yes, what I'm trying to say is, if you really think you can trust the Reaper, you might find that some straight talking makes him take a different view. What is straight talking? As opposed to gay talking? Take it. What does that mean? What? I don't think I've ever heard that. I mean, like, you know, say it to me straight, doc, you know, something like that. Does that mean I have to go there and be like, yo, if you don't let me defend you, you're gonna fucking die, you fucking idiot, you piece of shit, doo-doo head. I almost went full uncensored. Straight. I think you mean straight to the point. Oh, okay. I was right then. I was right. I just didn't quite understand. I guess that word, the way he worded it. I don't understand. Why are you giving this to me? Just hurry, Ryunosuke. Visiting hours at the prison are almost over. During daylight hours. What are you doing, Kazuma? Alright, hold on. I gotta sprint out of here. Zenkichi, I got over it. Boo, 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 doo. Oh my god. I did not sleep well last night. I mean, I guess I slept well enough to not wake up throughout the night, but holy shit, my neck fucking hurts. My neck! Lord Van Zeeks is still reading that letter. I wonder if it's, like, encrypted. We've got quite some time, though. We've been gone. Either he's an incredibly slow reader or it's an incredibly long letter. I might even be able to read English faster than he can. Oh, hold on. I was intending to ignore you entirely. But I can't turn a deaf ear to such an insulting it's insulting Nipponese. Oh, sorry, I didn't think you'd hear that. I had the case notes brought to me in secret. I was reading them to pass the time. Come at him with the verbal subtlety of an 18-wheeler to the ground. Oh, what the? Oh my god. Yes, we heard that your trial is set for tomorrow. Which is none of your business. So, have you found a lawyer? How many times must I reiterate the same thing? This has nothing to do with you. In other words, no. Now you listen here, Van Zeeks, you piece of shit! You piece of shit! It's got everything to do with it! You piece of shit, you're fucking dead, you're a dead man! Grab his stupid cravat through the gaps in the bars and pull him close and then kiss him on the... We were just talking to Lord Strongheart, and the prosecutor for your trial has been decided. I'd expect nothing less, though I have no idea who it is. Well, let me tell you! It's going to be Cosmo Asogi. Asogi? Yeah, you hear that? Asogi. I mean, the color drained from his face. You know, whatever color is left of it. Well then. It seems I'm going to have to engage in conversation with you again after all. Woo! That doesn't say he's gonna be your... that has to be his lawyer. 10 years ago, my older brother, who was the director of prosecutions at the time, was murdered. And the killer, as you know, was a visiting student from the Far East. Not a single day goes by when I don't curse the name of Asogi. Kenshin Asogi was Kazuma-sama's father. Yeah, we know that. I know that. So what cruel twist of fate is this now, 10 years later? The man's son is to crucify me in some kangaroo court. I still don't understand why Lord Strongheart apprenticed Kazuma to you. That's what he does. No doubt he knew the young man's true identity from the outset. But what could he have been hoping to achieve? Let's not forget that this was only 8 days ago that Kazuma recovered from amnesia. How would Lord Strongheart assign this trial to somebody like that? Asogi. That name is the very epitome of my bane. I am the bone of my soul. I don't know why I said that. The bane that is you Nipponese. Right, your hatred of all of us Japanese. I don't know. I have a feeling that Kazuma... I don't want to believe that Kazuma is bad. I'm very confused as to, you know, what his destiny is, right? Unless his father was like, go kill English. How you doing, Space? Only been, I'd only just been appointed as a prosecutor when it happened 10 years ago. I mean, Clockman. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, probably. That would stink if he has a malicious intent of, I know he's innocent and I just hate them kind of deal. I feel like Kazuma wants to prosecute so that way he can try and do it in a non-malicious way. Like how Van Zeeks is. You know, Van Zeeks is always, you know, be a prosecutor, but at the same time, you know, get the facts. You know, I don't know. My brother Clint. Clint. Your brother's name was Clint? What a fucking nerd. I hope nobody's name is Clint. The director of prosecutions was hunting down a mass murderer. Just had Victory McDonald's for cleaning. Yes! Good job for cleaning the living room. So-called professor. Oh, that's fucking real, no skate. The so-called professor. Assigned to the investigation as his partner was a certain visiting student dispatched from Scotland Yard. And that was why do I keep reading it like that? And that was Genshin Asogi? Exactly. I developed a deep respect for the man. He seemed noble-minded and chivalrous in the extreme to me. But none of us saw the true nature of the man. So I lost everything when it happened. My esteemed brother, the people I believed in, and any semblance of right prevailing over wrong. Oh, how awful. To avenge my brother, I prosecuted Nasoki's trial. Ow! Tum-tum. It wouldn't ordinarily have been allowed, but I beleaguered? The ascribed prosecutor until he consented. What do you mean by the ascribed prosecutor? Man in charge of the Professor Case inquiry, Lord Mail Strongheart. Strongheart? Wait, what? Lord Strongheart? He was a highly accomplished prosecutor, but he agreed to relinquish the trial to me and act as my advisor instead. Things are getting pretty sussy in here. Since that time, he's the one person to whom I felt indebted. I'm sure he must have seen your zeal for the case and recognized your potential as a prosecutor. Anyway, time passed, but then earlier this year, who should arrive in London was you. And of all things, as a lawyer. I felt your animosity for the first time I ever faced you in the courtroom. Your obvious deep loathing of us Japanese. I kept telling myself it was illogical. But for so many years, the hatred that had festered inside me, I could no longer control it. I feel it interesting, the difference between saying Japanese or Nipponese in this game, where Nipponese is more aggressive and kind of insulting in a way, which doesn't make sense to me. I feel like referring to them as a name in which their home country is actually called would be more honest. I don't know. I don't understand things. And I can understand why. Now I know the history. In the same way that I've long felt the Nipponese to be the bane of my life. Maybe it's considered a more distant sort of thing, you know, where Japan has accepted the name of Japan for, you know, the foreign countries, and refusing to use that name is like a sign of, you know, aggression. You know, I don't know, maybe that's it. To Kazuma Asogi, I am the bane of his, the reaper who sent his father to the gallows. He's looking for revenge, and he intends to take it in court tomorrow. Is he? I don't know. I don't know if Kazuma was the revengeful type. Especially after he cut up the wax statue of his father. Gregson's transfer to the Paris police prefecture. What are these words? Had finally been arranged for the coming week. But he'll never make it to France now. It's a tragedy. Ah! I forsooth it. Forsooth is not the right word. I foresaw it. Oh yes, come to think of it, he did mention something about that, didn't he? I wonder, does it happen often? Being transferred internationally, I mean. It's the first time I've ever encountered it. Oh. Paris police welcoming an English detective is almost inconceivable. I can't imagine what kind of magic Gregson must have worked to put that arrangement in place. Sounds like that mystery has even the Reaper perplexed. I'm afraid to say that we were very ignorant about Inspector Gregson's standing. We hear that he was considered something of a legend at Scotland Yard. Voodoo. Voodoo. Again, it was 10 years ago that he first made a name for himself. By uncovering a decisive piece of evidence that exposed the professor's identity. If it wasn't for Gregson's singular approach to the case, the discovery would have never been made. God, I hope I'm right about Cosmo, because this is getting more and more sussy every time. What sort of approach? After my brother's life was taken, the inspector pushed for a full autopsy. Oh my, 10 years ago! Why is that so surprising? Autopsy was considered a desecration of the body at the time and rarely performed. My brother was, of course, a noble. That made the idea of it even more unthinkable. Was it that he killed people with a dog? But something Gregson had dug up in his investigations made him determined it was necessary. His powerful conviction somehow influenced the House of Lords, and as a result, I could avenge my brother's death. So, you must have had a great confidence in the inspector's abilities then. It's even more inconceivable that you would have taken his life. Oh. I don't have a confidence in anyone. I don't have confidence in anyone. Oh. Oh. I'm sure Gregson felt the same way. I've no doubt he thought of me only as the ominous Reaper, just like the rest of London. Really went on between Lord Van Zieks and Gregson, I wonder. What's the true nature of their relationship? You are a gun, sir. Just hand it to him through the bars. But the gun used to shoot the inspector that was found at the scene. Ah, yes. That's not mine. Really? Because common opinion seems to be that it is. What do you expect me to say to that? Lord Strongheart informs us that you claim to have misplaced your firearm. As embarrassing as that is, I'm afraid it's true. Well, we know what to present for that falseness. What falseness? When did you lose it then? That, I don't know. Wait! What if it... No, because it's not his gun. Okay. He says it's not his gun. I'm stressing out. Because Kazuma hasn't had access to his office before, so I was like, what if he could have taken his gun? You know, and then he shot it, right? But no, Van Zieks says it's not his gun, so that gun's clearly not his. I don't know what I'm saying. Which means that his gun is somewhere else, in a different possession. Oh, Kaine! Probably repainted gun. What the fuck are you talking about? Kaine, thank you for the raid! No, wait, this is a spoiler! This is a spoiler! Okay. Welcome, everyone! My name is Solomon. You may call me your highness, your king. All of the above. I am a demon dragon. What the fuck is happening? Oh.
I fell
It's
into
your old
some
model.
polymorph and got clobbered in the head by ice.
How you doing, Kaine? Anyway, I'm a demon dragon turned vampire who is going to be your future king. I was playing Noita. Is that the same game? I feel like every time I see you, you're playing that game, though. Anyway, today I am playing The Great Ace Attorney 2, and we are pretty far into it, so if you do not want to get spoiled, please leave. But, if you... Y'all missed the part where I absolutely got completely flustered because a certain character showed up, and it was making my heart pound fast. I love how sex-based terms is beautiful and handsome, and therefore epileptic comment was censored. God, what the fuck? How did I accidentally close something? Here, give me 1 second. Kaine, I hope your stream was good. Thank you so much for the raid. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get back into the game, so that way we can get pretty far. Oops, excuse me. Just show this to Van Zieks. If you, hopefully everyone else has already left if they don't want to get spoiled. If y'all want to come in, if y'all want to stay, I'll go ahead and run down what's happening. The chief detective, the chief police inspector, I can't fucking talk right now, was murdered. He was murdered, and the prosecutor here, Van Zieks, was accused of his murder. Our best friend is going to be the prosecutor of the case of Van Zeeks. Van Zeeks' trial. We are struggling to get Van Zeeks to let us defend him. I gotta raid and run. I gotta do grocery shopping for the holiday. What holiday? What's today? What holiday is coming up? All right, Kaine. Well, thank you. Thank you again. Thanks for dropping off your little buggies. I'll be sure to eat them well. I mean, treat them well. Memorial Day. Ah, fuck. Memorial Day is Monday, right? I don't know if Memorial Day is a Monday. I don't know if it's Thursday or the 30th or the 31st. Sheesh. That I don't know. Oh, I was issued with a revolver when I first became a prosecutor 10 years ago. I must have stowed it somewhere, I suppose. He just had his gun but never used it. The thing's all rusted now, I'm sure. Zozo Horror Show, also epileptic. Thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to the Solomonarchy. If y'all have fun, you can exclamation point Discord. Join my Discord. I've been trying to get more people. Don't feel entitled to join if you don't want to. Yeah! I reopened my Discord after my rebrand and nobody's joined since then. Link is busted. No! No, it's not. Is it? It opened up for me. What does it say for you? I must have stowed it somewhere, I suppose, or left it somewhere, perhaps. Van Zeeks, what the fuck? You have something in common with Lord Van Zeeks, after all, Mr. Naruhodo. A talent for misplacing things. No, this has nothing to do with me. Don't drag me into it. Not highlighted? Huh? Yeah, okay. For anyone who's new here, y'all gotta be frank. Y'all gotta say it how it is, because I don't understand what the fuck y'all are talking about. I'm a little bit lost. What do you mean not highlighted? I have to highlight the message? Is that what you're saying? And purple? What? Huh? What the fuck are you talking about? Don't make the mistake of associating me with this Nipponese. Not purple? Gabe, can you translate? I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, what they mean not purple. What's here? The rift is very wide, isn't it? It's okay, I just realized it's not showing up on mobile. Space between S and... S? S? I don't know what to tell y'all. Go scroll down and look in my about, maybe. I don't know if y'all can do that in mobile. And I should have the link to my Discord in there. I don't know what to say. I don't know why it wouldn't work on mobile. So it's not decisive evidence, clearly, but it doesn't look good, that's for sure. Wait, can we go to his, hold on. Are we able to go to his... Excuse me. Damn it, we can't go to his office. Let's go see if maybe we could look around. Alright. What do you have to say about this photo, sir? Lord Van Zeeks, we came by this old photograph. I don't see any S next to, with the exclamation point. Y'all are confusing me. What does this look like to you? You know what? If you want to join the Discord, give me a sec. I'll give y'all the link. All this drama. All this... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you know what? Did I forget to fucking relink? Hold on. I thought I put it in my about section. I did not. Oops. I know, right? It looks fine on the computer. Where did you get that? I got it from... I forget. I don't remember who I got this from. I don't know how I'm forgetting these things. Cosmo, right? Did Cosmo give me this? No, who gave me this? Fucking hell. Who the fuck? Who gave me this mysterious photo? It was taken when I became a qualified prosecutor. It's almost unbelievable. I assumed it was long lost. Is the man on the left there? That's your brother? Yes, that's my brother. Clint. I thought his name was Dirk. I don't know why I thought his name was Dirk. Oh, the exclamation point being next to it? Okay. I'll make sure to add a space when I fix it next time. Or when I go back to fix it. It had to be, really. I took the time to retype. I'm sorry, Epileptic. Thank you for being so... Thank you for taking your time, then. Thank you for being interested in joining the server, that you made that effort. Apparently, this picture was prominently displayed in Gregson's office. He had a deep respect for you, you know. Are you aware of that? Respect? That's nonsense. Oh, we've heard someone attest to it very clearly. Inspector Gino Lestrade, no less. Man, Zinx doesn't trust anyone. Well, maybe once, yes. There was a time things were like that. We were brothers in arms. Jovially? Is that the right word? Jovially discussing the future of justice and other such lofty subject matter. That was a nice glimpse of the past, I thank you. I feel as though I got a nice glimpse of the past then, too. There was a glimmer of light in his eyes, a brief twinkle. Okay, I can't get over how Van Zieks is literally like twice Ryunosuke's age. Which means... making out's not practical. I don't ship Ryunosuke and Van Zieks. I ship me and Van Zieks. Hi, Reen, how are you? I'm gonna make out with every guy in this game. Well, not every guy. Only... Van Zieks, Sholmes, and Kazuma. Yes. An insight into the true nature of the man known to all as the Stone Cold Reaper of the Bailey. Are we done? Can I be your defense now? Mr. Naruhodo. Oh! That's the first time he's ever used my actual name. Mr. Naruhodo. I've lost all confidence in my country's justice system. I don't trust the police, the judiciary, or lawyers. But there's still one thing I'm willing to believe in. What's that? That's what you see in the eyes of another across the courtroom. A simple determination to know the truth. But Lord Van Zieks... From the very first time we clashed in the Bailey, almost a year ago now, I couldn't deny it, even when I dearly wished I could. He was a loathsome Nipponese, who has absolute integrity as a lawyer. Integrity? There are only two other men I've known with the same look in their eyes. My brother, Clint, and Genshin Asogi. Man he idolized and the man who betrayed his trust in the most hideous way. Do I really need to, like, elaborate on that? Like, I know who these people are. When you showed me that photograph just now, it reminded me. You mean this photograph? This... the fact that they're saying photograph instead of photographic print, which they constantly said so many times before, it's really throwing me off. You made out with every guy in the... No, because that would mean I would have to make out with fucking... The one, cop guy. From that one trial. Where his name was, like, Beat or something like that. Something Beat. Or Bobby. I don't remember what his name was. That was still one of the funniest looking things in the game. Back when I was able to laugh, I was free of the shackles of the mistrust that plagued me now. Look at this graph! I looked into the future with hope. He looks so cute, though. Since then, I prosecuted myself. I protected myself against the betrayal of refusing to trust anyone. Oh my god. but at times the mire into which I've sunk makes it almost impossible to breathe. I tried to say breathe and believe at the same time. I am so sorry. God, I just want to get to court already. So, Mr. Naruhodo. I want to believe in that look in your eyes. Oh, yes, here we go. I need to believe in it. Wah! I say wah. Tomorrow's trial. Will you advocate for me? Ah! I'm sorry. That was me pretending to be Ryunosuke, like in his mind, where he's just like, ah! Of course I will. It would be an honor. I'm so pleased, Mr. Naruhodo. Don't call me that. When my life is in your hands. Woohoo! Wait, we didn't get him to sign the paperwork. For Lord Van Zeeks, it must have been an incredibly hard thing to ask. Ow, what the fuck? I just rubbed my eye and now it really hurts. Interesting. I'm okay. Which is why I simply cannot let the man down. Why am I lagging? What is happening? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my god dang mind. My model's too meta. Okay, hopefully I'm better. No, I'm not. I feel like I'm running at a whole 20 FPS. Am I better yet? Nope. What is going on? I've been rendered in the distance. Pronouns? He, they, them. Hold on, I'm gonna reset VTube. I don't know what's happening. Or you know what? I'm gonna close Discord. Imagine having 32 gigs of RAM, and then just I don't know. You somehow keep lagging. I don't get it. Tomorrow in the Old Bailey against my old friend Kazuma. I'm just gonna keep reading while I wait for this to reload. What? Gabe, what'd you say? Oh, we did it. Boop, 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 boo. Oh, I'm not supposed to be wearing this. Alright, there we go. Where am I? Why my mouth be tilted? Wait, did it save? I don't know if it saved. Okay. Yeah! Court time, let's go, baby! It's that old familiar feeling again. Crushing pressure of this historic courthouse. Actually, no, it's a little different today. There's an even more menacing tension in the air. There's a menacing tension in the air here today, isn't there, I suppose? Wow, Susoto. Yes, I think so. Only be the result of the menacing appearance of the defendant. I wish I was really tall. I would love to cosplay Van Zeeks. God, he's so handsome. A little more courtesy, if you please. Oh my! I do apologize. However, you're certainly not mistaken that this trial is far from ordinary. You know what? I miss my days as a pre-VTuber when all I did was cosplay and fucking play card games. What do you mean? Not privy to the details, however. I understand no jury has been selected. When COVID started happening, I literally commissioned a wig so I could cosplay Joker from Persona 5. And then, you know, when it all started and whatnot, I finally got the wig. And it's just been sitting in a box. At one point, they were selling like official, quote unquote, official Shujin Academy blazers, and I should have picked one up. They were like $80, and I was like, I should have picked one up for my cosplay, so that way I can finally get it fucking started. It was official. And now they're sold out. I don't even know where I could. I don't want to pick one up for like. Or trial without a jury. Wait, there's no jury? Damn it. You know, Do I like that or do I not like that? I don't know what to think about this. Oh wow, that's just like the trial of the professor 10 years ago. Closed court. Oh, ah! Good morning, my dear fellows. Mr. Sholmes! Have you made note of my hair, Mr. Naruhodo? An outright victory for science, you must agree. It's back to normal. Nice. Right back to his nice sandy blonde. To be perfectly honest, so much happened yesterday that well, completely forgot about your little hair problem. I wanted to go back to being cotton candy blue. Huh. What to one man is a little hair problem is to another a day of drinking dubious potion after dubious potion. You have no idea how my stomach ails me this morning. Oh dear. How awful for you. I'm afraid you only have yourself to blame, Mr. Sholmes. You hated it? I hated the fucking bright red, but the blue looks really nice. And good morning to you, Mr. Reaper. I'm delighted to see you looking so full of vim. And I see London's celebrated great detective as accurate as ever. Oh, you exaggerate, my dear fellow, compared to my paltry engagements with a few trivial cases. He's constipated? That's not what he said. He just said his tummy hurts. I feel like he might be the opposite of constipated. The Reaper's overbearing presence is a far greater deterrent to the black roots of the crime in our capital. Our capital, if you will. And whilst I may not agree with your methods, there is at least one point on which I could readily commend you. Ah, Gabe, no! It's actually just blood. It's just blood. He's dying. His kidneys are failing. What did you miss? Van Zeeks is letting us defend him. What an honor. And that would be... Your eye for a good lawyer, sir. Mr. Sholmes! After all, behind this lawyer there is a very great mind, my own. God damn it. What are you trying to say? I wish only to say that you should be prepared for quite a trial, Mr. Reaper. Sorry to barge in. Who's talking? Oh, Gina. And it's, Mr. Mikotoba. Gina? What's that on her arm? It's a morning band, I suppose. Is that what that is? I didn't know that was a thing. Father, shouldn't you be at the symposium? It's been postponed, so I have some free time. I decided to come along with the police inspector to get our, see our country's up and coming students in action. Oh, sheesh. Good evening, Ninjash. How are you doing? I shall be interested to see the fruits of your studies over the past year. Well, it's an honor to have you here. Let's hope there are some fruits to be seen. Oh, poor Gina. Hold on. Oh, yes, Gina? Why do you agree to this, eh? Why do you take him on? This Reaper bloke, everyone says it. It was him, what killed the boss? Oh, look at her face. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Gina. But I don't believe that. Well, if it weren't him, who was it? I don't know that yet. We'll find out in court somehow. I don't care who calls him what. The Reaper's just a name. He's a person at the end of the day. And if it turns out it was him what killed the boss, then God help him. Poor Gina. Fiery eyes, indeed. Yes, the culprit deserves every ounce of your loathing. Eh? At least that may be some solace to the deceased. Oh, Gina, no! Please, Odo. I hate it! Quit showing her to me like this! And whoever did this for the boss. Oh, Gina. Oh, fucking Susato too. No! Are they all crying? I hate feeling this useless, but there's nothing I can do. So you gotta find who done this and make the wretch pay. Oh, Counsel for the defense and the defendant. Court will be in session shortly. Make your way to the courtroom at once, please. Right then, here we go. Every time Gina... It's time, Mr. Nadahodo. Lord Van Zeeks. Lord Van Zeeks. Damn it. Yo, I forgot how long I streamed for, and I was like, oh no, I've only got 30 minutes left. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I got a fucking hour and 30 minutes left. Who lost his treasured brother to a mass murderer? One who lost his treasured father in a foreign court of law. Why is my fucking... Why am I lagging again? And one who lost the man who helped her escape destitution. All that misfortune, all that pain. On course to collide headlong in this trial. It's time to shine a light on all those dark events. You just... Clover, get out of here! Get out of here, Clover! If you just started playing, what the fuck? Get out! Get out of here! This is... We're at the very end of the last game. Yeah, this is big spoilers. Oh, bad time. Very bad time. Clover your eyes! If you want, you can just put me on mute. And just don't look if you wanna keep supporting, just don't look. Mute and yeah, Clover your eyes! Mute and close the video. Alright, well thank you for coming. Thank you for coming though. Make sure you don't read the subtitles either, just in case. Whatever truth is revealed. We're going to have to look it straight in the eye. That was fun. Don't breathe in. Oh, okay, only breathing out. Fuck, I look like my neck broke. Oh, Kazuma! What if he does the same leg thing that Van Zeeks does? In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. We are here to conduct the fair and just trial of the defendant, Barack Van Zeeks. Thanks, Van Zeeks. Counsels for the defense and the prosecution, are you ready to begin? The defense is ready, my lord. Prosecution is more than ready. Why do the prosecutors always do this fucking edgy-ass shit? Oh, Kazuma-sama. I've been wishing to see you in court again for so long. It feels... I don't think he said feels. Maybe he said it seems. But I've never pictured it happening like this. I never thought I'd be facing you behind the prosecution's bench. The so-called Reaper of the Bailey has been a scourge like no other, undermining Her Majesty's justice system. I can't read. Reen? I don't think that's allowed in a courtroom. Maybe in the bedroom. He's dual wielding swords. Yeah, he's got two. He's got a Japanese one and a European one. At least I assume. Today we must uncover the truth behind this scourge. In other words, this trial is going to be a lot more far-reaching than Inspector Gregson's murder. You're right, Gabe. The truths revealed by this proceedings may have unpredictable repercussions through the judiciary. Accordingly, they are to be conducted as a closed trial with no members of the public present, by Her Majesty's direct orders. Alright, I hope in the last case we're fucking, you know, trying Her Majesty. How will that work, my lord? The burden of all arbitration and abdication falls on my shoulders. Therefore, as you will see, The juror's bench shall remain vacant today. If no members of the public are present, might I ask who is currently occupying the gallery, my lord? We did not have the funds to make a completely empty background, and therefore we reused it and made an excuse. They are members of the judiciary here to witness the proceedings and ensure an equitable trial. Where's the judiciary? Oh my, this is a very unusual trial already. What's a judiciary? Like the justice system, basically? There is, of course, another unprecedented aspect to these proceedings on which I must elaborate. Yeah, you're right. The counsels for the prosecution and the defense are both aliens of Great Britain. Well, I'm not an alien, I'm here legally. I don't know if that's what being an alien is. I believe it takes an outsider to see the truth sometimes. And as it stands here in this courtroom now, I'm quite certain. This is the reason why I had come to Great Britain. Great Britain? Great Britain? This is a trial, by sword. It's like in fucking Final Fantasy 14. Asuma. Asuma. Very well, let us commence proceedings. Prosecutor Asogi, your opening statement, if you please. Trial by combat is what I meant to say. Certainly, my lord. Yes. He's just like dancing's for real. The incident took place on 1st November at just after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The location of the building of flats on Fresno Street on the outskirts of the city. The victim's body was discovered there in an old single-room rental property. Yes, Inspector Tobias Gregson, a name known very well indeed in this court. Not least for this miraculous resolution of one of his country's grimmest cases 10 years ago. Professor case. I'll assure you about the time of the incident. Several witnesses on the street outside heard the gunshot and all have reported at the same time. Yes, that's what Gina told us too. There were a number of witnesses. I have here a plan of the room. Okay, I'll take a drink, thank you. Alright, I have a feeling that the way the door opens is going to be very important. Because if they're going to say something like, you know, the door was peeked open and then, like, shot through the doorway, that would not be possible. That's gonna definitely be one that they're gonna bring up. Boop, 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 boop. What was that thing in the corner? Victim was found curled up in one corner. It's believed that he was shot from the front at point-blank range and died instantly. Oh, I'm talking about the top left corner. There was like a bar or something there. Oh, I think it was a bookshelf. Maybe it was a bookshelf? I don't remember what was on there. How has the range been determined? There were scorch marks around the entry wound. Such marks are caused by the gunpowder used to fire the bullet. Oh, yeah, you're right. It wasn't a bookshelf. But powder hot enough to leave scorch marks is only ejected a few inches beyond the end of the barrel. In other words, it only happens when the target is at point-blank range. I see, yes. Thank you for the detailed explanation, Counsel. Okay. The murder weapon was found lying beside the victim. And have you managed to ascertain the owner of this firearm? Don't we do forensic science now? Can't we test for fingerprints? No, my lord, not conclusively. Bravo, Kazuma-sama. We're not trying to use the gun as evidence when its provenance can't be proven. Furthermore, my lord, as I've explained, the revolver was fired at extremely close range. The bullet passed through the victim and struck the wall behind him. There's a cantilever mounted on that wall, and the tip of one of the candles in it was found to have been blown off by the projectile. Gabe, that doesn't mean they're not going to use forensic science at all ever again. I've completely altered history. Also, I don't think I did. Because we've used it before. In which case it was denied because forensic science is not a credible source. Remember? Anyway. We noticed that too, didn't we? Yes, that's right. What if the gunshot came from outside? Thank you for the thorough report, Council. The thing is that we saw the scorch marks on the candle, but we didn't see a bullet. And we didn't see like a hole on the wall either. What's that mean? Thank you for the thorough report, Council. The setting of the crime is clear to me. You will submit the plan of the crime scene as evidence, please. As you wish, my lord. Is this Fresno Street room Inspector Rex's private abode? No, my lord. The room is rented to a Mr. Hugh Boone. But there is precious little furniture inside, and is generally in a poor state of repair. So what on earth was Gregson even doing there? Ah! I have to sneeze. It's not coming out. Presumably he was investigating some case or another. The policeman was informed of the gunshot from the witnesses and rushed to the scene. He found only the deceased inspector and the accused standing alongside, holding the revolver. The attending officer arrested the accused on the spot. Oh, sheesh! So the details of the case are clear. In that case, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. A name, please, counsel. Naturally, the accused himself. Lord Van Zeeks! Hi, Gaia! How are you? As a prosecutor, he believes in the oath of office he's taken and will be compelled to tell the truth. No, they are not. I am not a girl anymore. He, him, or they, them. For Solomon. Very well, let the defendant take the witness stand. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my god. Fucking dying. So, witness, state your name and occupation for the court. Barak Van Zeeks, Bailey's prosecutor. I presume, Lord Van Zeeks, that you heard Prosecutor Asogi's opening precis. I don't know what that word was. I did. It is alleged that you were found at the scene of the crime, and that you were arrested by the arriving police officer. Can you confirm this? No! Kazuma is not a hack. Yes, my lord. And I'm sure the court would like to hear you explain some things away. Namely, why you were in the room on Fresno Street at the time in question. And what exactly took place. I intend to explain away nothing. I will simply tell the truth. Oh, sheesh! I must say, Lord Van Zeeks, I never imagined this day would come. Or rather, I didn't want to imagine it would come, but since you became known as the Reaper, a part of me had been dreading it. Ah! Zeeks! Perform a testimony then, witness. Witness. Yeah, I keep giving the judge a different voice every time. I love it. I was investigating Gregson, and my inquiries had led me to that address. Why were you investigating Gregson? When I first entered the room that day, it was dark inside and I saw no one. A moment later, I heard the gunshot. I spun around and saw a revolver on the floor. Just as I picked up the firearm to examine it, the door flew open and I heard a man scream. I heard a man scream. It was only then that the body of the Inspector Gregson appeared before me. I heard a man scream. That testimony was the whole truth? It was. So, you heard a shot being fired in a room with no living occupants. And moments later, a corpse somehow appeared before your eyes. Is that all? Is that it? Right, you haven't explained away anything. In fact, that would barely qualify as an excuse. Damn. I thought you were my mute apprentice. But it turns out you have a way with words. Prosecutor Asogi. It would appear to be a singular tale indeed. Singular isn't the word, it's laughable. It's gotten to Kazuma, he's not behaving like himself at all. Very well then. Counsel, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, my lord. Alright, here we go. I guess. God, the cross-examination part's so boring. Hold it!
Hold it!
Yeah. You were investigating the inspector. What on earth for? Oh? Not at liberty to say. Sorry? I'd identified a distant possibility that Gregson was involved in a case I was investigating. Regrettably, though, he was killed before I could secure the proof I needed. Oh. Something sussy going on. Is the court to understand, then, that on the day in question you followed the victim to the scene? No, I was privy to his movements in advance. How? I stole into his office in the yard and consulted his diary. Ah, Van Zeeks. The address on Fresno Street, the address on Fresno Street was noted in the 5 p.m. entry. You illegally entered the man's office. In Japan, that alone would constitute a very serious offense. As it does in Great Britain, I assure you. Is that not the case, Lord Van Zeeks? I was aware of the possible consequences. So, in summary, you're investigating the victim, and yet, you refuse to let the court tell the court why. Well, I didn't realize British prosecutors enjoyed such freedom to choose what to divulge under oath. Kazuma! Ugh, why did I ever think I could defend this man? Jeez, Kazuma.
Hold it!
Had you ever been to this address before? No, never. I only learned of the place as a result of my investigations into Gregson's activities. There was no light inside when I entered, so it was all but impossible to make out anything. But at 5 p.m., the sun would have only just gone down. It would have... Why am I struggling? It would still have been reasonably light outside. The room has a window, but it was boarded shut. Very little light found its way inside the room from the outside, so it was extremely murky inside. I wouldn't have noticed if the victim was already lying on the floor. There was no artificial light in the room, you say? You're quite sure? I'm quite sure that the part of the room where the body was found was very dark. I have a feeling there was a small oil lamp burning on the desk, though. I couldn't say for certain. Look, Mr. Naruhodo. Was the lamp broken or anything? I don't remember seeing anything. There's a small desk in the room just there. Yes, I remember. There was an oil lamp on it, as well as the framed photograph. I entered the room. I closed the door behind me and started towards the desk to investigate. And what did you find? Nothing. I never actually reached the desk. When did I get another follow?
Hold it!
Sorry, I was looking at my recent followers. So, who fired the gun? I have no idea. I didn't see anybody else in the room. But you said it was very dark in there. Yes, that's right. All I can tell you is I didn't sense another's presence. Aha! then, could it be? That the gunshot actually originated from somewhere outside the room? No, that's out of the question. Oh. Without doubt, the sound emanated from inside the room. I could smell the gunpowder. Ugh. This is going from bad to worse. I love how that was my one thought as well. Hi, Mewens, how are you? And you say that's the point at which you noticed the revolver on the floor. Correct. And I foolishly picked it up. That was carelessness on my part. Presumably then, the gunshot you heard came from the firearm that you somewhat hastily took in your hands. In point of fact, my lord, I believe it did not. What? The barrel of the revolver I picked up was cold, and there was no smell of spent powder. The wet slap, but that, where on earth is the gun that was fired? Probably on the original person still. Most I would like to oblige you with an answer. I'm afraid I can't. I too would dearly like to know that. Guess what? Oh, what am I guessing? I'm guessing what? What's up, Mewens? Ugh. Yesterday was your birthday and you didn't come say hi? Happy late birthday, Mewens! I hope you got some stuff. Bam, 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 bam. Is there a way to check? Oh, unique serial number. I wonder if I can tell. Something like that on this gun. Which tells us that it must have been issued longer ago than that. No serial number. What's this? I think it's to holster it. So you keep it, you attach like a clip to the gun and then to your holster, and so that way someone can't grab your gun and then completely take it away from you. They can't just like hold it, you know? I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm very sure that's right. Bum, bum.
Hold it!
Man, you say? One of the witnesses, I presume. That's right. One of the street merchants working on Fresno Street. Who are these merchants? A number of them had set up their stalls directly beneath the boarded window of the crime scene. A match seller, a newsmonger, and a peddler. They all given statements saying they heard the gunshot. Yeah. Hi, Thunder, how are you? Oh, without thought of danger, they ran inside to see what had happened. All of them had no thoughts of danger, but okay. Gina told us about that yesterday, didn't she? Give me one moment. I'm fucking dying right now. The two best boys in court. You talking about Van Zinks and Kazuma? It would only be slightly better if Sholmes was here as well. I'm about to pass out, apparently. Burst through the door with some force, it would seem. They did, and almost gave me a heart attack in the process. I can't hear! Slightly? Slightly what? You're supposed to be the Reaper. The first man to come immediately noticed the revolver in my hand and fled. Policemen patrolling on Fresno Street heard the commotion and was able to arrest the accused shortly after the incident occurred. Slightly better with Sholmes? Oh my god. Wow. What if it was Sholmes without his whole detective getup? Exactly. Oh boy. Ugh. I'm okay. Anyway, the man's scream drew my attention in that direction. It's only then that the body of Inspector Gregson appeared before me. Oh, fuck. How am I only- wait, what? Oh, what the fuck am I? What am I doing?
Hold it!
I'm sorry, I got really confused as to where I was. What do you mean by that? In what way did the body appear? I honestly can't explain it, but it's the truth. As far as I was concerned, the body hadn't been there until that point, and then suddenly, there it was. Did you perhaps hear the sound of the victim falling to the ground just beforehand? At that moment, what I heard was the sound of the door flying open and the scream of the man who came inside first, nothing more. See. Wait, maybe what I'm saying is making sense then. What I was saying, like, there was no bullet, no no damage to the wall, right? Only that the candlestick was blown off, quote unquote. So maybe he was shot somewhere else. After the man fled, I examined the body. I was stunned to find that it was Gregson. It was curious circumstances indeed. How the inspector was killed, or how his body seemed to appear out of nowhere, I have no idea.
Objection!
Eh? What are you objecting to? He's just telling his testimony, right? We're just doing a cross-examination. Surely the court has heard enough. Did you see the way he had his hand on the table? He doesn't even have a fist. My lord, the cross-examination has clearly revealed that the accused, Barak Van Zieks, is lying on multiple fronts. But what is that supposed to mean? Oh, this music! Oh! Holy shit! Oh my god. Unless he was being picked up. Gabe, I don't know. Good gracious, counsel. The defendant is lying, you say? In his testimony just now, he claims that he failed to notice the victim's body because the room was dark. That's correct. No, that's impossible. As proven by this candelabrum. What are you talking about? Oh, I get it now. The candelabrum shows that the two candles on the left were burning for longer than the one that was blown off, right? So those ones would have still been lit by the time the gun was fired. The supposed gun was fired, quote unquote, right? This is the Sogi's prosecutor theme? Anyway, hello, Morton. Holy shit. It's driving me nuts. How does that prove anything? If you examine the tip of the long candle, you can see it has been blown off by a powerful impact. This music is scary. I don't like it. One would assume that a projectile from the firearm passed through the victim and struck the candle. The problem comes when you consider the other two candles, which are clearly of a different length. Yes, I can see that the only candle that appears to have been struck by the bullet is long. It's his old feudal-sounding theme, now mixed with Western instruments. Yeah. No, I know. I definitely recognize the theme. That's why it's kind of scary to me. I will just fucking poke my eyeball. You can reasonably expect that someone to have lit all three candles together. Which begs the question of why only one has lit up longer than the others. That must be because that particular candle was extinguished when the others were still burning. That's right, when the candle was hit by the bullet, it obviously went out, but the other two candles would still have been burning, so the fact is, the victim's body would have been illuminated by the light still thrown by the candelabrum. The fact that his hand's not in a fist is really throwing me off. And the accused's claim that he couldn't see the body clearly contradicts those facts. Uh-oh. Well, to be fair, he did say that he didn't see a body until after everything. So, he's not really lying, and he did say that. Now to the next lie. There's more? The accused also claims to never have visited the scene of the crime before. That's the truth. In that almost empty room, the police discovered something very unusual. A board covered from top to bottom in police documents and newspaper cuttings. Yes, that's right. We saw it too. It goes without saying that the contents of the police documents cannot be divulged. However, they included a number of reports of various historical cases. The oldest of which is from 10 years ago. God damn it, this shit again. You know, the best part about Cosmo being a prosecutor and his sexy outfit, maybe? What is it, mutes? Gregson was too short, so Van didn't see him. Like those girls that didn't see any guys below 6 feet. I don't know if Van sees this so petty like that. Is that the candlestick is no longer... That candlestick is no longer abused by Van Zeke's chalice. Yeah, you're right. It was a hallowed chalice. 10 years ago, this is starting to sound familiar. There's a common thread linking all the documents on that board. Indeed, what is this common thread, Counsel? They all relate to cases prosecuted in court by Barack Van Zeeks. That doesn't mean anything! That probably just means that Gregson himself was personally trying to find the connection between Barack and the fucking Reaper. You know? That doesn't mean that Barack has been there personally. Oh my god. Is that the connection he's trying to give? All of them. Especially since, well, I mean, I guess we know that Gregson thought of Van Zeeks in high regard, right? Ugh, this is stressing me out. And furthermore, all those cases are ones in which the defendant was acquitted. Oh. No, that doesn't mean anything. Good lord. I love my boy Asogi. I mean, he's just doing his job, I suppose. He doesn't quite know Van Zeeks like we do anyway. Interestingly, none of those defendants are alive today. See? Because all of them have been sent to their graves by the Reaper. Ugh! Oh no! In short, that dingy little room is the Reaper's secret hideout and his base of operations. Wait, so he's accusing him of actually killing these people? The Reaper's hideout? Yet the Reaper would claim never to have been to his own secret hideout. No one would believe that. No, the truth is, we've been looking at this backwards. Oh my god. Backwards? Explain, Counsel. What is this accusation? Your Honor, hearsay! I don't think I know what hearsay means. I'm just quoting the fucking recent trial going on. I think hearsay means like besides the point or some shit, not like, you know, some basis. I don't fucking know, actually. He's turning the case around. It was always going in one direction, somehow he's turned it around. Inspector Gregson was investigating the identity of the Reaper when he discovered the location of the man's secret hideout. He was killed. What? Why would that make any sense? As I'm sure everyone can imagine, by the Reaper's hand. What? I feel like Naruhodo should have reacted like, Kazumo, what the fuck are you talking about? A prosecutor using defense attorney tactics might be the scariest thing. I know, yeah, right? It's seriously throwing us off. Holy shit. The report of another person, words by witness, which is usually disallowed as evidence in a court of law. The report of another person's words. Oh, like, you know, oh, she said or whatever. Okay, okay, I get it. That's not hearsay. I get it. Okay. Very well, I hereby state the current opinion of the court. Barack Van Zeeks is an outstanding prosecutor who has rendered great service to his country. However, it is with the deep regret that I must concur with prosecutor Asogi's contention that the defendant's testimony exhibits a number of stark inconsistencies with the known facts. All I have done is state the truth as I know it. Bruh, I would fucking hate going to court because I'm never confident in shit that I see. When things happen so quickly, it's really hard to, like, actually pinpoint what you saw. Like, say you were kind of minding your own business at work or something, and you're looking away, and then you hear a gunshot, and whenever you look up, you see somebody running away, but they turned a corner, like, almost immediately. So it's like, oh, like, you're trying to put together the features that you just saw on them, but they're like, you know, was it where they were wearing a t-shirt and it was striped, maybe, and the stripes were maybe blue? Or maybe the whole shirt was blue and you just kind of saw, like, you know, the reflection of light or something to indicate stripes. but you couldn't quite see the hair was on top of their head. And then you start to like second guess yourself. Like imagine you're on the witness stand, you're telling them what they look like, but then you start to second guess what you actually saw that day. I fucking hate it. That would give me so much anxiety. I would probably just start crying in the courtroom. I would just start crying. Exactly, Shinso. Did the shooter have a gold watch? I don't fucking know, maybe. Your Honor, he's guilty. Like my mom sometimes talked to me. Did you see the girl with brown eyes next to the person we were talking? She had brown eyes. See, I don't even look people in the eye though. I also just like when I look at a person, I stare right past them. So that's even worse. I don't look at what their features are. In fact, I don't look at them at all. I hate it. Be like, oh, what were they wearing? I don't fucking know. I couldn't even tell you what I was wearing. Cosmo's done a brilliant job as ever. This, for some reason, I've just given myself a whole bunch of anxiety. It's probably never gonna happen to me. I hope it never happened to me. He's drawing on his experience as a defense lawyer to build his prosecution case, and it's formidable. Counsel, you will submit to the board that you just you'll submit the board that you just showed the court as evidence. Oh, okay. I believe it to be fundamental in establishing the facts surrounding the Reaper's existence. Thank you, my lord. I wonder if Van Zieks could just tell us what he was investigating. Another prosecution would like to call a new witness to the stand. Witness who saw events unfold the day in question. He saw the events unfold? They were mentioned in the previous testimony too, if you remember. Yes, the street sellers who heard the gunshot. Oh, they didn't witness it then. They heard sounds. When they say witnessed it unfold, I imagine them being in the room watching, you know, everything happen. Street sellers who heard the gunshots and went running into the room. Very well, lead the witness in. The defendant may step down from the witness stand. Van Zieks, certainly, my lord. The ear witness, yeah, the ear witness. Earwig. This guy, he lost his job! No! He got fired! The guy from the first case. The driver. Oh, rip that guy. Beepo, no! So, witnesses, state your name and occupations for the court. Oh my god! This guy's fucking lip! Ew! Why is his lip like that? And why did it flip and flop around? What's wrong with his neck? Names, we don't use names, far too fancy for the like of us. We're just free and easy, sell what we like, live where we want to live. They're homeless. They're all homeless people. Yeah, I give them all the vacant stairs. They walk down Fresno and spin a few words into a verse for them. Poor people. Would I be right in assuming that all three of you make your living by selling wares on the street? She made it seem like that. Yeah, everyone calls me gossip. I sell jaunty little tidbits. I get. Is that why he's got flabby lips? You know, like how does the saying go? When you gossip or something, like let your lips flap or some shit. I sell jaunty little tidbits to passersby, you know. Jaunty little tidbits? Titbits? I got an absolute smasher for you, sir. Right up your ginnel. This does not sound like a good thing. It is. A ginnel? What? 6 pence is the price and not a penny less. His lip is swollen. What? You're actually trying to sell it to me now? I know, right? I think that means butt. Oh, come on, sir. Don't tell me you're not interested. Try the man. Give him the money and see what it is. Pay the man, counsel. Judge! All right. 6 pence it is. You won't regret it, sir. Now got your listening ears on. Between us, a young couple on Slight Street had just had twins. Oh, what? I paid 6 pence for this? Who? Is that it? Oh god. This is almost as anxiety driving as the fucking hat guy. The fact- oh my god. What's wrong with his neck? No, that's not it. It's gossip, isn't it? It wants to spread. But that bit's up to you in your mouth, of course. I've got more, you know. Want another juicy one? 6 pence a piece it is, if you're curious. I am curious, yes, about what's going on just under that fat bottom lip of yours. Anyway, that unusual bruise or whatever it is that's poking out from under your collar. This man was fucking strangled. What about the next witness then? What name do you go by and what do you sell? Me, I'm Venus. Is she a prostitute? I don't know what Venus is known for. That's what everyone calls me. Funny, innit? Oh. That's illegal! That's completely not what I thought. I sell these lovely little fireworks to all the local school kids. I thought they said she was a match. What? 6 pence a pop. What do you say? Please. You weren't exaggerating with a little. Do they actually sell? By the way, don't look at any of these characters because spoilers. Oh my god. Okay. Past the second years can't get enough of my Venus firecrackers. Especially when I tell them, what if they get 100, they can blow up the school. Huh? Not the most savory ideas, young lady. What do you say then, huh? Want to part with 6 pence for a pop? Wait, what? You want me to buy one? Tell you what, I'll let you in on a little secret. If you get 100 of them, you can blow out the whole courtroom. Try the woman. Give her the money and see if she's right. What are you doing? The woman council. All right, I'll buy one. Why? Why do they keep wanting me to buy these? Lovely stuff. Right then, this is something a bit extra just for you. Oh? The Venus special, only 600 pence. 600? It's 100 of my regular fireworks. Nothing little about that, is there? Oh. And there'd be nothing little about the punishment if I blew up the Old Bailey either. This was added to the court record. Oh my god. Wait, they heard a bang, right? So he was clearly shot, but the fact that I didn't see a bullet hole and the scorch marks on the firework was bait to lure them all to that room. Meanwhile, Gregson was totally shot somewhere else. Venus flytrap? Possibly. Having some big things right now. The last witness, what name do you go by? What do you sell? Peepo! I am a thinker, me. I think all sorts of thoughts. I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I think. He's just a hobo now. Because I stand there on the street watching the world go on without me, they call me the observer. Get out of it, old man. Everyone calls you Sandwich and you know it. Sandwich? Obviously, Gabe. I mean, I think I put that together. So, you don't actually sell anything? Problem shared. It's is a problem halved, as they say. I give advice, I do, and think what it means. Is this people? Hot? What does this say? Hot our tool. Hot! that's why I thought I thought she was a prostitute. I don't actually sell anything. No, come to think of it. Pity.
Oh no, he's hot!
Michael, who are you talking about? Are you talking about Sandwich? Get off it, old man. Everyone calls you Sandwich. I don't know why it was so funny to me. No more purchases today, please. Well, we have quite a cast here, it seems. Hold on. Gotta look at this new evidence. Oh, that's the wick. You had an idea, Mr. Naruhodo? You're staring at the end of the string of fireworks. Sorry, it's just at the Venus special. I was wondering what 600 pence worth of fireworks would sound like. Shall we find out? What? But she said it would blow up the courtroom. Imagine they're just minding their own business. All right. That was a fairly sizable bang. Okay, see? Now we know that it sounds like a fucking gunshot, right? My ears are still ringing, Mr. Naruhodo. It sounded almost exactly like, oh. I nodded so hard my headset almost flew off. I got it! Baby Bonnie Hood, a character from another Capcom series, Darkstalkers. They're also highly obsessed with explosives. Ah, that's pretty interesting. All right, now we know it sounds like a gunshot. Okay. And we know there was a hole in the window. Well, I mean, I guess it's not really in any of our evidence or anything, but I know there was a hole in the window. There are details of a whole raft of cases dating back years on there, aren't they? Aren't they here? On here. Fucking. This paper from 10 years ago was browning with age. Look. The contrast. The most recent thing appears to be a newspaper cutting here. Oh. It's the same red-handed league advertisement that Mr. Sholmes had picked out. Do you remember? There was a red hairpiece at the scene, too. What the fuck is that emote? That's scary. Is Inspector Gregson an exponent of the red-haired league, then? Wait, hold on. Oh! I was like, of all the things, I didn't turn it around. What does this mean? Oh, what's this? Mr. Naruhodo, look! You know what? I need to go look at the autopsy report again. Hold on. I don't think I looked at it the first time. Oh yes, it's a smudge of some kind, in fact. It looks just like a handprint. And the color, that's blood, isn't it? Oh dear. How disturbing. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at the autopsy report. So I'm back. Is it safe? No, it's not safe! Bro, I won't be safe for you until I fucking finish the game. Victim was shot in the chest at close range from the front, resulting in instant death. Scorch marks at point of entry. The bullet exited the body. Oh, okay. That's what I was looking for. I was looking to see if there was an exit wound. Okay. I'm sorry, Clover. It's not gonna be safe for you at all anytime I stream this game. Unless you get to the very end by the time I do. Oh my god, that was a big stretch. Well, we have quite a cast in here, it seems. They conduct their business in Fresno Street from morning until night, my lord. And always in the same place, directly adjacent to the crime scene. What? I see, and thus heard the gunshot, I suppose. Are they gonna make all the cool kids pay? What do you mean? Why did the caption say P? Ugh. Not only that, but they very bravely ran inside to see what was going on and witness the crime. Well, I'll be beggared. I don't know this word. I thought, just between us. Venus de Milo. Why did you say that? What am I to do? What a terrible thing I saw. What I think is all what we see is light and shadow playing with our eyes. Is any of it real? Very well. The court will hear the formal testimony of these three witnesses now. You will describe in detail what you witnessed and heard at the time of the incident. Are we allowed to just have 3 witnesses at a time? We saw the whole thing from start to finish, we did. Everything from the moment they went into the building. Why did I give him a weird accent there? That was weird. Don't you remember the hat people? No, you're right. It was less than a minute after the Reaper had gone inside that we all heard a big bang. Seems to be that quick to talk and quick to walk, gossip. Couldn't wait to go and see what had happened. I ran into the room and there he was, the Reaper, gun in hand, standing over the dead body. I was scared half to death of me, so I ran off to find a copper. Who screamed then? Yeah, no, I know, Kate. These witnesses were there the whole day and saw everything. What did they see going inside the building? Only the victim, Inspector Gregson, and the accused, Barack Van Zeeks. I've seen pictures of the Reaper in the paper. I know what he looks like. And just between us, folk love stories like this. I've made myself a tidy sum already. What if, oh my god. What if Barack's brother wasn't dead? And he was actually the Reaper? If this is some... If that's true, I'm gonna be so pissed. For 10 years. 10 years. But wait, the room was just one of several flats in the building. Someone from another flat could have done it. Those flats on Fresno Street are unoccupied. For 10 years, I lied to women. Of course they are. They're small, damn, dirty, and expensive to boot. The room in which the inspector was found is the only property in the building that's currently leased. We know the leaseholder's name, don't we? It's Hugh Boone. What if Hugh Boone's an anagram? For Kurt! There's a random K in there somewhere. The testimony the court has heard would appear to leave little room for doubt. It's becoming increasingly difficult to see how anyone other than defendants could have committed the crime. No! Hold on, I gotta fight already. Thank you for your condor, my lord. I have a feeling that these firecrackers are gonna come into effect immediately. Counsel for the defense, you may proceed to the cross-examination of the witness. Yes, my lord. I can't read. In a closed court like this, without a jury, the judge is the only person whose opinion matters. I have to break down this testimony. Somehow. I'm just gonna immediately try and go to it. We all heard that big bang. Should I try it? You know what? I'm just gonna... if I lose one of my strikes immediately, then that's what... Hugh Boone is actually a Sherlock... Oh, interesting.
Objection.
Why am I doing that? Oh, I get impatient sometimes. Oh, you're right. I should save. I was playing devil's advocate. Boop, boop, boop. He just... he called me a devil. Alright, my bad. I'll actually do things right this time. I just don't like reading. I just want to get to the point. When you say they, who do you mean exactly? Inspector Gregson and the defendant, Lord Van Zeeks? I suppose so. The likes of us don't know the names of the high and mighty. His lip! But I tell you one thing, it was the old Reaper that went in last, that's for sure and certain. Oh yeah, no, don't say anything, Just behind Inspector Gregson, did they arrive at the same time as each other? No, not at all. The first fella must have gone inside a good 15 minutes before we heard that gunshot. I fucking hate this guy. I think we were right 15 minutes before. Are you sure about that? Am I sure? Am I sure? Does it seem likely that I have forgotten a fellow with a bright red hair like that, does it? His hair really were red, weren't it? Redder than my flaming fireworks even. Oh, hold on, I had to read more stuff. They don't have anything for the time of death? Yeah, we know about the wig, but... I just realized the autopsy doesn't have a time of death. That fiery red mop still burnt on the inside of my eyelids, it is. Wait a minute. You're saying the man was a redhead? Weren't you listening, chum? He was a redhead, and he had a big trunk with him as well. But Inspector Gregson's hair isn't red. Not by any stretch of the imagination. It seems likely that the person you saw wasn't in fact Inspector Gregson at all, but some other third party. Oh, I hate to break it to you, but the witnesses are correct. What? Oh, we have a new image. Just have a look at this photograph of the victim taken at the scene. Is it just me, or does it look like it was haphazardly thrown on his head? Yes, that's Inspector Gregson, all right. And a red hair piece. Of course, we saw it on the floor when we investigated the scene, didn't we? I still refuse to believe Inspector Gregson wore a hairpiece, though. So then why on earth would he have been wearing something like that? The color does seem to suit the man, one might say. A photograph will be submitted as evidence, please, counsel. What became of the trunk that the red-headed victim was supposedly carrying? I was informed that no trunk was found at the scene. So it just disappeared. What do you expect us to have been watching the building every second, do you? We definitely saw him in the dock going in, though. No question about that. Submitted as evidence. Please cancel. Thank you. I think I've already looked around at this thing.
Hold it!
By which presumably you mean the gunshot. I sell these little things, don't I? How would I know what a gunshot sounds like? But I always thought it probably sounded a bit like this, doesn't it? And you say that you heard the noise almost as soon as you saw the defendant here in the enter the building. That's right. It was almost straight away. Bang! It went just like that. Well, he's the Reaper, isn't he? Isn't he? Not isn't he? It's what the French call a fait accompli. I don't know. I don't think I said that right at all. When the Reaper's around, people are going in the ground. I mean, that's what he does, isn't it? I think we get the message. Reaper couldn't allow the inspector to live after he discovered his secret hideout. Secret hideout. There can be no clearer motive for the crime. Yes. It's certainly an eminently incredible motive. Right. How did I say it right? Okay, whatever. And at that point, he ran inside. Is that correct?
Hold it!
I don't know what to call out in these things. So when the gossip ran to see what had happened, did you go too? Well, me, I'm a bit hampered. See, all the signs are that I can't move very well. Is this Beepo? Am I mistaken? I don't quite remember what Beepo looked like. It was Beppo, wasn't it? I keep wanting to call him Beepo. You are way behind, presumably, with that sandwich board around your neck and that big sign in your hand. Oh, is that what he's called, Sandwich? What a great burden you bear. Pardon me for asking, Mr. Sandwich, but is it possible you and I have met before? Oh, here we go. I'm not anybody me. The signs are what make me who I am now. Therefore, I sighed, therefore I am. So, you weren't employed as the omnibus driver just under a year ago then. I was right! Okay. I'm glad I remembered Beepo. No, he got fired! I might be mistaken, but I believe his trembling has intensified, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, I agree. He's clearly been through a lot. Turn down King Henry Street, and the Black Widower's Arms is just there. Oh dear, you've made him hide behind a sign. Life is full of surprises. Poor man.
Hold it!
Boom, boom. So then you were the first person to arrive on the scene, is that right? That I was! Kicked the door open like a professional, I did, and yelled out, "What's going on here?" Lord Van Zieks claimed that all he heard was a man scream, though. It was dark inside the room. It wasn't dark inside the room. No, not dark at all. There was candles burning on the wall. Really? And there was a fella collapsed on the floor. Just between us. It's the first thing I noticed when I got inside. How? He would have had to look. How would. What? Okay. So I think that's throwing me off because the way that the door opens, right? I see. You wouldn't have been able to see that without, you know, by opening the door first thing. Even though Lord Van Zieks claims to not have seen any such lights on the wall. The next thing I noticed was someone standing right beside the body. Accused Barak Van Zieks. That's right, the pale-faced Reaper himself. I was a little shocked, I won't deny it. But I'm no lily-livered coward. I stood my Oh. I stood my guard and gave the Reaper a cold, hard stare myself. Oh, what's up, sir? Are you okie dokie?
Excuse me!
Excuse me? What's going on, everybody? Back again in the court of justice in Great Britain. Today we are defending Van Zieks. And it's about to get spicy, I can assure. I don't know if I can know how to make sure you click the bell icon and like and subscribe if you like the video. Also, did you know we're sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends? Just imagine fucking Naruto. Imagine going, being a lawyer and you're defending someone, you just start out your whole fucking spiel. It's just like everyone in the courtroom is just like, what the fuck is happening? Do you have something to add, Mr. Sandwich? Raid Shadow Legends, so no. There's really nothing to me. Empty in the head, I am just 2 slices with no middle. So I don't know what you could want with me. I think that maybe you just remembered something. Having heard Mr. Gossip's last statement, I mean. What I think is, we're all nothings, really. We try to dress ourselves up as something else, but at the end of the day, we're all just street sellers. An idiot Sandwich. That's enough out of you, Sandwich. Keep your trap shut now. Unless you want us to make you into a real sandwich. When he saw the Reaper, he fell clean over on his backside. That's it. Oh, you rotten beggar. I told you to keep that a secret. He screamed, he did. Screamed and scrambled off on all fours. That's what I wanted to say. So, there was a scream, but not because of a body, just because he saw the Reaper? Mr. Gossip, is that true? Floor was dead slippery, that's why. Planted my hand in a filthy pool of blood, didn't I? Yuck. Oh. Something is sussy right now. What? A pool of blood? Well, listen here. Even when I was sprawled on the floor, I kept giving that Reaper a cold, hard stare. And don't you forget it. Let's just go back a little. Did you say you got blood on your hand? I did. Happens to the best of us sometimes. At times, doesn't it? So I was scared, so I slipped over. We can keep it just between us, can't we? No, Mr. Gossip. I'm going to have to ask you to add that information to your formal testimony. Oh, if I must. Interesting. The witness will amend his testimony to include the aforementioned details at once. I slipped over and got blood on my hands, so I quickly wiped it off on the floor. I don't think we saw any evidence that indicated like a bloody handprint on the floor. However, let me go ahead and save. I do have evidence that shows a bloody handprint on something. I don't quite know.
Objection.
Oh, okay. I was right. So you wiped off the blood from your hand on the floor of the room. Are you quite sure about that? Well, what do you expect me to have done, eh? Does it really matter?
Objection.
Eh? What are you objecting? The police found no such handprint on the floor during their investigations. What exactly is the defense asserting? What? Why are you saying the defense is asserting anything? Y'all know there was no bloody handprint on the floor. What are you asserting, Kazuma? If you listen, you'll find out, Professor Asogi. Prosecutor, not Professor. Oops! I should not have called him that. Certainly, there was no bloody handprint found on the floor. What are you trying to say? There was a handprint in blood left very clearly at the scene. On the back of this notice board. Oh, he's making this pose, but he's not doing his token smirk. In fact, he's doing the opposite. Wait, I didn't even get to read what he said. Oh, you messed that up too? Oh, goodness. Ah, yes, indeed. Indisputably a handprint in the distinctive color of blood. Ah, you're dead right. That's my right hand. I know it anywhere. Well, interesting. Oh, it says actual. I couldn't read the board. The witness very definitely testified that he wiped his hand on the floor. Any handprint on the back of the board are irrelevant. What are you talking about? Naruhodo said it right before I could. I was about to say, what if it was actually on the floor? What if the board was on the floor? Why would it have been on the floor? Unless someone was maybe hiding behind it? Interesting. I'm so confused right now. Not if the board itself had fallen over onto the floor. In that case, it's quite possible for the witness's handprint to have ended up there. Let's look at the floor plan of the room. The notice board was in the opposite corner of the room to the victim and in an upright position. Even if it had somehow been toppled and was laying on the floor at the time, it would have been a considerable distance from the body. Okay. I don't know what that would have mattered. I fell over when I came across the body, so I was basically right next to the corpse, not on the other side of the room. Wait, he said that when he screamed when he saw Van Zeeks, didn't he? In other words, the defense's assertion is contradictory. Yes, it is. There's a very definitive contradiction here, for which there must be a reason. I take it you formulated a proper hypothesis, counsel, regarding this apparent discrepancy between witness accounts and the handprint found on the scene. I have, my lord. I don't fucking know. This discrepancy between the witness account and the location of the handprint is explained by... Could it have been that the board was actually moved? Now that it's throwing me as an option, I don't know. Because Van Zeek said he didn't see it, right? So it could have been that the body was there all the time, but it was covered by something. It could have been, you know, that was covered by the board. But who would have moved the board? This is throwing me off. Didn't he say that he screamed? I don't think I can find that info. It's too far back. I can't go too far back. Yeah. Because he says it's his handprint. But how would the board have moved? Who would have moved it? I'm just really confused because I can't quite, like, go back and, like... Where's this blood coming from? I guess from his back? What's throwing me off is that if the blood is pulling out from his torso, which honestly I feel like it would have been, considering how his body is hunched over and how gravity works. Maybe it's just an oversight with the artist, but his arm and his right side of his body, there's no blood on it. It's all underneath him, and it's throwing me off. Anyway, so we know. Wait, this portrait or this picture doesn't show how the door opens. That's weird. Who would have lifted it back upright? And he couldn't have seen the body anyway. I'm just gonna say that it's the false testimony. Witness claims to have wiped his bloody hand on the floor, yet no sign of that remains at the scene. The simplest explanation is that the witness is lying. Oh, sheesh. Just because it's the simplest explanation doesn't make it the correct one. Ryunosuke naruhodo. Ah. Positioning perjury simply because it suits you. You bring shame on your Japanese heritage. Ugh! Oh my god! It was immediately. It was like he was fucking shot. But that really throws me off. Because how could he have seen the body unless he walked into the room? And he literally said he yelled, right? When he saw Van Zeeks? Am I wrong? Did he not say that? Okay, I don't remember fostering that kind of simplistic thinking in you. Since when were you my father? Anyway, I was always taught to consider all possibilities. But show me. I know, right? Maybe I should have written notes. There should be a bloody handprint on the floor, so where did it go? Okay, hold on. Oh, I don't even know why I bothered saving if I'm just not gonna- You know what? We don't want that bad ending. A bad ending is whenever you get any option wrong. I need those things back. I've had too many cases in which I've only had one strike left, and it was terrible. I couldn't deal with it. Watch, this is just not it. What was just throwing me off is that I couldn't imagine the board moving. I mean, it was an idea I had anyway, but at the same time I was like, how would it move? Real contradiction here is the handprint itself, not where it was found. As the court can see, it's upside down. Good gracious, so it is. If the witness had put his hand on the board, the fingers should be pointing upwards. No? Huh? Hold on, if the witness had put his hands against the board, the fingers should be... Are you just saying, like, in general, if he just kind of turned it around and put his hand on it? Yeah, but if it had fallen over, it would have been in a position in front of the door or such, right? Probably. Maybe. I don't fucking know. What does this tell us? What are we confused by? What are y'all confused by? It tells us one simple fact, that this handprint was made board must have been lying on the floor as previously suggested. Okay. I'm very confused by the court, like the fucking the way the prosecutor and the judge are thinking. It's really throwing me off. Which means that after the incident, it must have been moved. What? What? Oh, it says hot actual hero. Oh, like a hero sandwich. I guess. I'm trying to make sense out of Beepo's board. I'm claiming that somebody moved the notice board after the shooting. And tell the court who. We're not there yet. I don't know that yet. But the point is, when you consider all the testimony we've heard so far, we can now be very clear on one point. And that would be the position of the notice board at the time of the incident, my lord. So, counsel, I must ask you to clarify your assertion for the court. At the time of the incident, where do you maintain the notice board was situated? Oh my god! I'm so confused right now! Y'all, what the fuck? This doesn't make sense. Okay. So let's say Van Zieks is like right here, right? You would have opened the door, and then you would have looked, right? Probably around to the other side of the door. The first thing you would have seen was Van Zieks before seeing a body. The blood is here, but it didn't show anything. So the only thing I could think of... Why would it have fallen? Because somebody was there. Somebody was behind it. That's all I could think of. My dog wouldn't say hi. Hello, Reen's dog. That's the only thing I could think of. It was either on the floor because it was hiding something or someone. I think your problem is assuming he never walked inside. That's not what I said though. I don't think. I'm just saying. He opened the door. But we didn't see any blood. He went up to the body. I think my other problem is also just assuming he was honest in some way. He says he slipped though. What's throwing me off is we don't have any evidence of something like that. Door is open. We don't have what words? What words? No, I'm saying like, look, there's no sign of disruption in this blood right here. Unless it's that tiny thing right there. I can't tell if that's actually a thing. It doesn't look like this blood has been touched at all. Oh my god, this guy did it. Mr. Gossip Man. I don't fucking know. Right here. It could have bleed over the disruption. It was over here on the body.
Take that!
It was right here. I don't see my reasoning either, to be honest. What the fuck is he talking about? Susato, don't do that. Reasonable. Try it fathomable. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I wasn't expecting us to get to this part. Honestly, maybe it was just right here.
Take that!
Oh, nay, I'm still fucking wrong. Y'all, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Bing, bing. Oh, you know what? I have one more idea. Right in front of the door.
Take that!
No, god damn it! I'm about to fucking embarrass Van Zeeks, you're done for! Yeah, throw me a little hint. I give y'all permission to give me a little hint. Right here.
Take that!
Oh fuck, that was it. Never mind, I got it. How could the board have fallen over to be on the floor? It would have made sense for it to be in front of the door then, right? Because once someone would open the door, it would knock over the fucking thing. What? Right? Am I wrong? Apparently I am. This game's stupid, so I don't fucking know anything. The door knocked it out? The door knocked what out? Then why didn't you put it in front, right? Huh? Put it on the right of the door. What are you talking about? If you put it right in front of the door, it would have knocked it down. That would have blocked the door and the sign would have fallen. Yeah, duh! That's what we're saying! Why? That's how the door would have, or sorry, that's how the board would have fallen on the floor. It's because it was blocking the door and someone opened it. Anyway, I got the right answer where that helps. Forward and not towards the body. Does that even matter? I don't think having it be near the body would have mattered. So it would have been near the door. So if the guy scrambled because he saw a body, got his hand in the blood, and then tried to adjust himself, you know, as he was, like, I guess trying to leave the room or something, he would have touched the fucking thing, which is then in front of the door, right? I don't fucking know.
Take that!
This is the only possible location. Immediately adjacent to the doorway. How come it didn't just fill that in for me? If the court would think back to the testimony given by the defendant earlier. You know, sometimes my brain just doesn't work for these things. He said that when he entered the room, it was dark, and then he couldn't see the body. But if the notice board had been there, the body would have been completely hidden from view. And the light of the candles would have been blocked, making the room appear darker.
Objection!
The accused also claims that the victim's body simply appeared before him. Again, I would not guess that because I did not know that's a possible option. It's okay because I figured it out without y'all, so technically my brain is still big. That's true, or in his precise words. Is this a new game? What do you mean a new game? If you want to be technical, no, this is not the first time we were playing this game. Oh my god, I'm dying. I figured it out through hard work and determination, Gabe. Just as I picked up the firearm up to examine it, the door flew open. I heard a mad scream. It was only then that the body of the Inspector Gregson appeared before me. I don't know about calling it a scream, but he was talking about me and no mistake. Yes, it was me that kicked the door open. If you look again at the floor plan, consider what would happen if the door of the room was thrown open with force. What? That can't goes by when you're said right now. The door struck the notice board, knocking it over and making the victim's body visible. Good gracious. No, we wasted so much time on this. It's almost time to go anyway. My client has told nothing but the truth. He has simply described what he saw. Ugh. Oh, customer. He had a pain in his head. Order, order, council. How is this not come to light before now? After the incident, somebody must have righted the board and moved it into the position where the police, myself, and my colleagues saw it when we investigated, when investigating the room. Witness, what have you to say for yourself? What? Me, my lord? You and your fellows were there at the scene before anybody else. It goes without saying that you must know something about the position of the notice board. Why do you say that, Reen? The witness in the stand will testify again. You will each explain exactly what you did upon arriving at the scene of the crime. Yeah, stop looking over your glasses at me. I get the message. Alright, with that, I'm actually gonna go ahead and stop it here before I have to deal with any more shitty testimonies from these guys. We'll deal with them next week. Ugh. Sorry, that was a big stretch. Let me go see who we can raid. Raid Shadow Legends. Sponsored by the British Court of Law. I don't know, it was funny to me. Is Kururu live? Kururu? She's playing Fortnite. Do I want to raid Kururu playing Fortnite? You know what? Let's give Lulu some support. Ruru, not Lulu. Thank you for coming. Tomorrow I'm gonna be playing more Code Vein. I'm excited for that one. All right, let's go raid Kururu. Don't know her. She is another vampire, and she is really fun. I have known her since just about the time I started streaming myself. Anyway, I'm stuck in an ad, so I'll say hi to her in a moment. Okay, thanks again, everyone, for coming. Once again, I said tomorrow I'll be live, 1 p.m. CST with more Code Vein. I cannot speak for the life of me tonight. Anyway, y'all have an amazing Friday, and I hope you all have a good night. Goodbye.